From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. Roz, it's Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. Things get weird in 3, 2, 1.
Woo! Here we go! DM Deep Dive time. Let's get to it, y'all.
Maria, what do we have in the DMs today?
All right. Cody says, for $1,000 an hour, how long can everyone stay in a car? Ford Focus or a smaller car, he put in brackets. Maybe a Corolla for Roz and Shem since they're bigger. You can use drive-thrus, unlimited gas that someone pumps, but as soon as you get out of the car, the timer is done. So how long can you stay in the car?
So you gotta like drive right?
You got to pee. Yeah.
You can drive, unlimited gas. Someone pumps it for you, but the minute you get out of the car, that timer stops. You stop collecting money.
Can you open the door and just pee while staying in the car?
No.
No.
You gotta pee in the car.
So you got to pee like what Roz does with his little helper.
Thank you.
And no breaks to stretch your legs.
No.
I've been there overnight once.
Well, how long? In hours?
Like, I could do probably 10 to 12 hours.
Are we allowed to crawl into the back seat? Or do you have to stay in the driver's seat?
Well, I think you're driving the whole time. I mean, there was no, listen, if you have to stop, you stop, as long as you stay in the car. So I think you can...
So
you can go in the backseat.
You can crawl in the back seat, have a nap, right?
Yeah.
But it's a smaller car. I think, does everybody know what their max is driving?
Yep.
Like before you need to get out?
Yeah.
Right? Because my max is probably shorter than yours, right? Like for me, my hips start cramping when I get to like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Right. Just of driving. Because I have to keep my leg isn't straight in the car. Right. Like when I'm pushing on the gas. Right. My leg is bent, like it's off to the side.
Yeah.
Right. Like I like, you know, if you're sitting in a chair and you have to do like frog legs.
Yeah.
That's how my leg is when I drive.
Okay. So
right?
2 hours for you.
But that said, I could pull off to the side. I could pee in a thing. If I could swing my legs over to the passenger seat to stretch my legs, tilt my seat back, I could think that I could easily go 24 hours in a car.
I think so. Yeah.
In something small, like a Ford Focus.
Yeah, I think I could.
I remmer
$1,000 an hour? I could do 24 hours.
My dad and I drove from Philly back home, and I think that we had to stop one time for gas. That was the only time we stopped.
Yeah.
And I think the total time was like maybe 8 hours.
Yeah.
So I think I could do that. I think 24 hours.
Yeah. As a passenger, I can do way longer.
Yeah,
but
same.
as a driver, I can't.
You guys have an advantage because you're men.
Are you talking about like if you got to pee?
Yeah.
But what if you went into like the back seat area?
It's still very hard.
You just put a Home Depot bucket back there.
Oh, Home Depot bucket.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then just hope you don't hit a bump and not, bucket tip over.
No, you could use the bucket and then a funnel.
Yeah, no, you just sit on the Home Depot bucket. Just sit on a Home Depot bucket. $1,000 an hour? You're not going to piss in a Home Depot bucket?
Listen, if I
So how many hours, Maria?
Okay, like for me, the longest, like the other day I had driven, it was almost 3.5 hours, and I was like, we need to stop right now.
Yeah.
Because I had to go to the washroom.
Okay.
But I think like I could max 12 hours.
Yeah.
12. Okay.
Yeah. Max
I'd
for me,
piss in
I'm
a Home
sorry.
Depot bucket for $1,000 an hour if Shem was sitting on the Home Depot bucket.
Hey, man, why me?
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, that's so weird.
But why?
Just open up. Give me a crack. I'm good. Just open up a little or scooch to the front a little. $1,000 an hour?
That's wild. I could be a passenger in a different way, man.
Shem, how many hours?
I too feel like I can do close to 24 hours because I've driven like 15 hours straight before.
Yeah.
From the States. So I feel pretty comfortable, especially if I'm making $1,000 an hour. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But like Roz, though, like I too in my Kia Forte XL, my leg is bent when I'm driving. So it's a little bit of a challenge. Off to the side, exactly.
Damn it, Maury.
I could do 24 hours.
Easily, right?
Easy.
Yeah, I think so.
If I tinkle before I go,
yeah,
done.
Just to be away from Matthew.
That's what I was saying. I've done it overnight in the parking garage.
And I don't have that thing where I can hold a pee. I remember Catherine got back from Africa in the summer, and she ran into the house, and she's like, I haven't pissed since Zimbabwe.
What?
Right? But she also was in Germany and London. Like, she got on the plane in Zimbabwe, flew to Germany, then flew to London, then flew to Toronto.
What?
So she didn't pee. She was on 3 flights and the drive-through traffic to get home. And she was like, I haven't peed since Zimbabwe. And I was like, how do you not?
She just didn't have to go?
She didn't have to go. And then she did. And she just held it.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a girl that needs to drink water.
Thank you. No, she drinks more water than anybody that I know.
Weird.
Yeah.
We got time for one more DM, please, Maria.
Emma says, I had a question for Roz. What is a sunshine boy? I've never heard of that one before and was hoping for an explanation.
So this all came from Roz Mocha Votes when I was sent a scandalous picture of Mocha as a sunshine boy from the early 2000s. Sunshine boys happened after Sunshine Girl. So the Sunshine Girl was the page 3 girl in the newspaper, the Toronto Sun. And I guess all the Suns from across the country. And it was a big thing. Like you would, like if you were in the store and the Suns were there, you would just walk up, open up that first page to check out the Sunshine Girl of the day. Right? And then close it up.
It's nodding in agreement.
Everybody did.
Bro, I can hear that nod from here.
And sometimes you would know somebody who knew somebody. Their sister was a Sunshine Girl, right? And you had Sunshine. I remember I had Sunshine Girl playing cards that my mom bought me when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah, that had all the Sunshine Girls on it, right? It was like a once a year thing they did. You could buy the playing cards. And then years later, they introduced the Sunshine Boy, I guess, in a wave of equality. And oftentimes the Sunshine Boys were like male strippers, and every now and then you'd get a firefighter. Every now and then you'd get like a guy who was like thought he was like a rock star kind of thing. It was really varied, right? But they were never as popular as a Sunshine Girl, but it was a launching pad for a lot of guys. And Mocha was that guy. He was in Daytona Beach for the radio show that he was working at the time, and they asked him to get into a hot tub. He kept his shirt on, and they snapped
Tank top.
Thank you. They snapped his picture, and he was the Sunshine Boy. He was like the beefcake of the day. I guess that's the best way to describe it.
AKA
right?
Studshine Boy.
Right? Yeah, you were the beefcake of the day.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And look at my career now.
This is what I'm saying. Kind of
worked,
a launching
guys.
pad it was.
It worked.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone, for all of the DMs. Keep them coming in because we love talking about them on the show every day. Thanks, Maria.
You got it.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. Things get weird in 3, 2, 1.
DM Deep Dive happens on the show every day. It's because you send DMs to us through any of the KISS social accounts. Maria gets them, and we chat about them on the show.
Maria, what do we got in the DMs today?
Okay, this comes from Pulse Salads. They wrote, I heard about this other Mandela effect, and I thought it might be an interesting topic of discussion. Does the Monopoly man on the board game Monopoly wear or have a monocle?
No.
Yeah.
No.
He does.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Are you sure?
Yep.
He's wearing the tuxedo with the top hat.
With the top hat.
And isn't he like either holding the monocle?
Nope.
And a monocle is what again?
One glasses.
Man.
Like the round one eye
lens.
glasses.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Because everyone confuses him with Mr. Peanut.
This entire time I thought he had one of those.
No.
And I'm
Monopoly
just
man?
Googling it now.
No, he never had a monocle.
Bro,
He doesn't.
I had a picture right now.
No, he doesn't.
Top 5 Mandela effect example. Oh. Never mind. I stand corrected.
Yeah.
See, because if you Google Mr. Peanut, they look the same.
Yeah, Mr. Peanut. Mr. Peanut.
Oh, yeah. Look at him with the monocle.
I thought he had no.
I
there's no
swear,
way.
this other picture, the Mandela effect picture I'm looking at of the Monopoly man, rich guy holding a bag of money.
Yeah.
I thought this was it with him with the monocle. That's how I always pictured him.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, you need to step up your game. How you gonna make Mr. Peanut show you up like that?
No, I know, and it's a very popular one. Like that's one that people have fought
Wow.
over forever because it's like, how did he not? Like I can picture it as a kid. Like of course he had a monocle.
This picture I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, that was just like what rich guys did. Right? Like the pocket watch and the monocle, and like it was just what rich guys did. It was such a look.
Wow. What else we got today, Maria?
All right, Tristan says, are you a socks in the house person or no?
Socks in the house? Yeah, I wear socks in the house. You?
Oh,
Maria?
yeah. Honestly, I barely walk anywhere barefoot unless I'm around a pool.
Yeah, same. I love wearing socks in the house.
Mhm.
I love wearing socks.
Oh my God, I haven't worn socks in months.
Really?
months.
Yeah, like it's very rare that I wouldn't have socks on anywhere.
Like
Really.
at home?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not me. Even in the winter, if I get home, like the socks will come off with my shoes in the winter.
Really?
Yeah, I'll take them right off. And if I take my boots off, I'll just come right in and take my socks off.
No, I love socks.
Yeah, really?
Even for me, like I'm a big socks and shoe person. Like even in the summer, I'll wear like slides here and there, but I'm usually wearing a sneaker.
Same.
Like or socks. Yeah, like I don't know what it is. I just always, my feet are covered.
I can't remember the last time or if I've ever worn sneakers without socks. I think it would feel weird.
But some people grow up in a house or they're with somebody, though, that have like a foot thing where they don't want them to go barefoot. You know what I mean?
You know what? You bring up a good point. See, I think my parents have caused this. And
Yeah.
here's the reason why. We had like hardwood floors our entire lives in the main floor of the kitchen area and all that. And every time my mom would mop, she'd say, go put your socks on because you're going to get feet marks all over the floor. And so when I'd walk around barefoot, my parents would say, go put your socks on because you're going to get feet marks all over the floor. So now socks are like engraved in my head.
Maury wasn't allowed to have bare feet in the bed.
No, still can't. But
Still
I also
can't.
That's weird.
I also wear. We've talked about this. I also wear socks around the house all the time because I also don't like the sound my feet make on the floor.
The slap, slap,
Don't
slap.
your feet
Yeah.
get hot in the bed with socks on?
Yeah, but I like that though. I sleep cold.
Oh, no,
Shem?
I can't.
No, I will do both. Like, but I don't typically love wearing socks, but I'll definitely do both. And I certainly don't wear them in bed. That seems like
Yeah, that's weird.
Does anybody?
torture.
Because people find feet gross. Does anybody here find feet gross?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Not
do?
really.
Yeah.
Not me. You do?
really.
Yeah.
You find feet gross?
I want to see anybody's feet.
Really? What about your you don't find your wife's feet sexy?
I mean,
Say yes. You have to say
you ever
yes.
kiss? You ever kissed her foot?
Never.
Never.
No.
Never put a toe in the mouth?
No.
Nothing.
no.
No?
No,
So
dog.
would you stop at the ankle?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Will you rub them if they're sore? Will you put cream on them?
I mean, yeah, like
Like a little Vaseline? Just like
sure, but
Yeah?
like I'm not looking.
you're not looking. Like you'll rub her feet like it's a
Sure, because it's like a nice thing to do.
yeah, but you won't
No.
get any enjoyment out of it.
No.
Like
You?
you won't look at it. Me? Pff, I got no problem with feet. Zero.
Yeah, see, I don't mind my own feet.
I'll
But
sit.
I don't like other people's feet.
I will sit on the couch. I'll sit on the couch, and sometimes Catherine and I will hold hands if we're just like watching a movie, right? Most times, if I'm on the couch, I'm sitting on the couch and I'm holding her foot,
That's fine.
and I'll put like yeah.
So let me revelation here. Remember
Yeah.
when we all went to Jamaica for that show trip with listeners?
Yeah.
And you guys were like flaming me because I was wearing socks and sneakers around the pool, like when we were all just like lounging, right?
yes.
And I didn't go in the pool, but like I was just like kicking it, whatever,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
So part of the reason why I never took my socks off was because I'm
Foot fungus?
no. My feet are beautiful and they're soft. I lotion them every day, but I get self-conscious because I don't want people judging my feet.
Are they too
And I
small?
thought no,
Oh.
and I just thought like you guys would like look at them and like I don't know, make comments and then like kill me for it on the radio.
Did you break your toes or something before?
But-
or what?
No, not at all. My feet look
If
fine.
you just had bare feet, I probably wouldn't have even noticed.
Yeah.
What I noticed is
I
that
know,
you
but
showed up
it's
to
just-
the pool wearing socks and running shoes.
I know. That's just how I am though, guys.
You know, by saying this now, you can literally never go barefoot in front of any of us.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't.
Ever, under any circumstances.
None. That's fine. I don't care. We're never going to be in that situation.
You don't know that. We're
No,
gonna have
I
to,
do.
I bet you I could get you barefoot.
No, I'm not taking on that
What
bet.
about the pool party
I
at your
bet
house?
you. I bet you I could get you barefoot
How?
because I think that Shem could beat you in a swimming race.
Amen.
Guys,
Amen. And it's the truth.
no. Then I got to take off my shirt and everything.
Gotta do it all, brother.
No, guys.
Get-
And you've been saying
down
you've been
to
working
it.
out in the gym.
I know,
you know?
but still, like,
Get
I'm still
down to
like
it.
self-conscious and
No,
stuff.
I think that you should be able to use any sort of flotation device that you need.
I mean,
Right.
no, I can
Water
swim. No, Maria, I can swim.
Okay.
wear
Yeah, with
flippers.
socks
What's
though?
that? No, you can't wear flippers. That's the only
Flippers?
thing.
Oh.
That's
What,
the
a
only
pool
thing you can't
noodle?
wear. Yeah, you
Yo,
can't.
you know what?
Yeah.
I'll wear a rash guard.
What's
Oh,
that?
what?
Okay.
You know them tight shirts that you can wear in the pool?
Sure. Sure.
right.
No problem.
They have
Whatever
them
you
for
need.
adults, by the way.
No problem. But nothing on the feet, though. That's the whole
No,
thing.
I wear socks in the pool.
No, you can't wear socks in the
No.
pool. You can't
It'll
wear
be,
socks
it'll
in
be
the
to your
pool.
detriment.
Anyway, look
Yeah.
at that. We ran out of time.
Oh, really?
Thank you, everyone, for all your
Interesting.
DMs. We'll do this again tomorrow. Thanks, Maria.
Anytime.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. I regret this already.
All right, it's that time of day where we jump into the DM Deep Dive. The DMs that you send in to any of the KISS social accounts. Maria gets them, organizes them, and brings them to the show to discuss.
Maria, what do we got in the DMs today?
Hello. Ray says, do you get tattoos for meaning or just to get them? If meaning, elaborate. Shem, if you were to get one with meaning, not a cheesecake.
Oh. I mean, you know what, though? It would be fitting. Like, if you got a tattoo of a cheesecake or like a slice of cheesecake, that does have meaning because it's so synonymous to who you are now on the show. Like, there's a story behind that. So it wouldn't be out of character for anyone who knows you or especially anyone who listens to the show.
I just don't think it's cool enough. A cheesecake? Well, firstly, it would just look like a cake, right? Nobody would really know that it's a cheesecake.
You should get the serial number of your sleep apnea machine on your arm.
Oh, my God.
OMG.
Oh, my God,
what?
Roz.
No, what about a QR code?
Wow.
So if somebody scans it,
Oh,
it
my
takes you straight to the Amazon link?
Serial number would look like a jail.
Yeah, that's
jail
what I mean.
number,
People wouldn't know.
You
They
would look
think-
badass.
They
Actually,
would
that's
think
kinda
you. They would
badass.
think you did time,
Yeah,
right?
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I'm with that. I'm with the serial number.
Yeah, man. I get that. That's what I would do right there.
Maria, how many tattoos? Remind us again. How many do you have again?
3.
Okay, and they all have like meaning. They were just
Yeah.
like not random, right?
No, they all have meaning. Yeah.
Okay. What are
Plans
they?
to get a few more. I have my grandmother's pendant behind my ear, the one who I'm named after.
Yep.
On my foot, I have the letter P in Greek
Which
for
is the
my
pi
last
symbol,
name.
right?
It's the letter P in Greek
You give the pi symbol.
and the letter P in Greek.
No,
Yep.
it's the pi
And then
symbol.
on my ribs,
Universally, it's the pi symbol.
it's the letter P in Greek.
Okay.
And then on my ribs, I have mine and my sister's horoscope signs.
Okay, I love it.
Yeah.
Roz, yours are not random, right? They're all for meaning.
I mean, like, no, they're not random. I wish I had more random tattoos. I just don't have time to get more random tattoos.
Yeah.
But like my new one is on my arm. That's Catherine's bouquet that I made her, and a line from the book. And then I have my initials on my back, which are my initials, my dad's, my brother's, my kids, like all that stuff. Like I guess you could say, yeah, they mean something. But I'm not big on like, oh, so the reason I got this was that. Like I'm not big on that. Like I just like tattoos, right? And if I had found something that I thought was cool and random, I probably would get that. But I never, like, I am never in that position. Like, I've never sort of been like, oh, just you do your thing, right? And then just have somebody come up with something. Like, I always go in for a specific reason. So no, they're not random. But do they particularly mean like a whole lot to me? Like, no, they don't. Right? They're tattoos.
Yeah. I mean, every single one that I have, they all mean something. But I also have a ongoing list of tattoo ideas.
Same.
There are so many things that are just like random, and I will send them to my tattoo guide and be like, hey, I'm thinking of doing this one next. What do you think?
Yeah.
He'll give his thoughts or whatever. But I do a mix of things that mean something, but then I have this long list of randoms that eventually I will I will get
But
to.
like I understand meaning something, but like how much does something mean to you? You know what I mean? Like I get that that people get a tattoo where it means something, but how much does your sister's zodiac sign?
That's the
mean to
thing.
you?
Like me and my sisters always joked about zodiac signs. Am I someone who like only follows star signs and
this is
believes
what I
in it to
mean,
be on
right?
belief? No, I am not like that.
No.
We joke about little traits and stuff like
Yes.
that. But because we've always done that, that's why I got the horoscope signs. Because it was
Right.
just like a funny, cute little thing
Yeah,
that represents me and my
sure.
sisters. But I'm not following the stars and the moon. And the
Damn it, Maura, you have
phases.
the big microphone.
the lamp tattoo on your arm.
What was the meaning behind that? Does it mean something?
Well,
to you?
at the time, I'm like, I do voice stuff. I got to get a microphone. But to this day, wish I had a better microphone. So,
right,
say la vie.
because it doesn't look like a tradition. Like you show that to somebody,
No, it's the
and
stupidest thing ever. I often forget it's even there.
and it's large too, right?
Yeah, it's.
Yo, why don't you
too
just
big.
cover it up, man?
No,
Like, get
I'm
something
just going to
else.
get another one. Like I'm going to get my dog's paw right here, like above my heart.
Right over top of the microphone.
No, no.
So you're still going to have the microphone.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a dog
Well,
paw
now
and a
the
microphone.
microphone means something.
Right. What does it mean now?
That it's a crappy microphone.
Right. True.
Next DM, please.
All right, this comes from me. Not literally me. This is
Oh.
me. Yeah, not me.
Oh.
For the crew, usually the book is always better than the movie. But my question is, what was a book that you've read that also ended up being a dope movie or TV show?
Can't answer that question.
Me neither, because I don't
Never
read
read a book
books.
that was turned into a movie.
Perks of being a wallflower.
Oh, Maury, you took my answer. Yeah,
What
I
did you
agree
say,
with
Maury?
Maury.
That's always been my answer.
What did you say? What did
Perks
you
of being
say?
a wallflower.
Interesting. Shemi? The Bible.
For me,
10 Commandments.
way better. It's way better than the book.
you know what? Not that far off. I was going to say The Handmaid's Tale.
The Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah, really good.
I was thinking about The Handmaid's Tale, and I think that they got the whole. Like, you tell me if I'm wrong about this, okay? Because I know The Handmaid's Tale is like supposed to be from this kind of like liberal point of view where this is what happens, when somebody like Trump comes into the world and all of this, take away all the women's rights and everything else, right? To me, I look at The Handmaid's Tale. If I was in there, I would become so hyper traditional conservative because it starts off, if you remember that first episode, because I never read the book, that it was like, Offred, is that her name?
Offred, yeah.
Offred. She had to get something from the drugstore, and her husband had to walk her to the drugstore, right? That was the rule, that like women it was at the point of where women couldn't walk alone. If that ever happened, first of all, I'm never abiding by a rule that I have to walk my woman anywhere. But if we got to that point, I would be living so far out in the middle of nowhere on a compound with a ton of weaponry. It would turn me conservative to fight against that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I would be, if I knew friends where they were living in a city and they were like, my wife can't walk the streets, right? Because of these stupid rules. And now I got to walk her everywhere. I'd be like, yo, come on the farm with me. We got animals, a giant garden, and a bunch of guns. In a second, you would go.
Right?
Like I would become this traditional right-wing nut. In that world,
But also the big savior.
But maybe the big savior. I don't know. But it's like I look at that and I'm like, it doesn't turn me the other way.
I will mention two other movies that were amazing from the books.
Yep.
Harry Potter and Pay It Forward.
Pay it forward. Is that what you do with the drive-through?
Yeah. They have a movie.
That's a movie. They made a movie about buying somebody
no,
coffee?
No, was that about buying coffee at Tim Hortons?
Ladies and gentlemen, these are the conversations that take place because of the DMs that you send in. Keep them coming in, and we'll chat about them again. Thank you, Maria.
Anytime.
Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. Roz and Mocha's DM Deep Dive. When you have nothing to say, why do you always say it to us?
DM Deep Dive time, y'all. My favorite part of the show. Let's jump right into it.
Maria, what do we got in the DMs today?
All right. Xavier says, do you have any nighttime superstitions or things you must do before bed?
Superstitions? No. I mean, I always brush my teeth, wash my face, and moisturize before bed. Like, that is 7 days a week.
It's a bit.
But what?
Wow. Wow. I'm kidding.
Was it because I said it in
the
order?
No. I'm just kidding.
Oh, so what? I like to take care of my skin.
No, I'm just kidding.
Anyway.
Back me up here, Maury.
You don't have a nighttime routine. I know that, Roz. Maria, what's your nighttime routine? If you can get through the laughter, please.
Yeah. I mean, like everyone knows my nighttime routine, skincare, whatever. But I think superstitions, I have to have my closet door closed.
Why?
Yeah,
because
I think
of
a lot of
monsters?
people.
I don't know. It actually scares me. Like I have to have my. I always close my closet door and then I go into my bed and I set all my 17 alarms.
Okay.
And I always do my alarm clock first before my phone alarms.
Okay. So what do you think is going to happen if that closet door is left open, though?
I don't know. Like I will wake up in the middle of the night and check if it's not closed. Like if I wake up and remember that I didn't close it, like I will get out of bed and go close it. Yeah.
I'm generally not a superstitious guy, like especially with that kind of thing. Are you superstitious, Maury? How about anything?
Thinking about it, like, so I do my normal stuff, like
sure, yeah, the creams
nighttime
and everything
routine,
else.
the stuff, yeah. And and then, but I just realized now when Marie asked the question, I'm like, oh my God, I turn my alarm. I have an old-fashioned alarm clock.
Yeah,
I turn it off and on about 4 times to make sure.
Yeah.
So I think that's a thing.
I'll walk down the stairs, like if I'm like wherever I am in the house, if I'm walking to bed, like Catherine could already be in bed, and I will like walk into the room just like saying to myself, alarm is set, 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 alarm is set. Just so I know, because if I don't do that, like right before I get into bed, I'll wake up at 1 a.m. and check my phone to make sure my alarm is set.
Oh, shoot.
Like I have to,
throws everything off.
I will just say it because if she hears me, there's a reaction and then I know.
Yeah.
Right. But like if I'm on the couch before bed and I set my alarm, if from the time it takes me to walk from the couch to the bed, I will get into the bed and go, God damn, I didn't set it. I know I didn't set it. And then I'll check it. And of course it's set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shem, what about you? Any superstitions?
No superstitions.
Living through the night.
I was going to just say, I just fill up the tank, man. That's it, bro.
That's it.
That's it. Fill the tank and hope.
That's
and
his
pray.
skincare routine.
You ever put sparkling water in the CPAP machine?
No, distilled
Tickle
only,
your
bro.
nose?
No, distilled only. I might not wake up.
No?
No,
I
distilled
might
only.
like
What
that.
happens if you put vodka?
Vodka. I might be dead.
Yeah, no, I put some sparkling in there, man. That's like little fairies kissing your nostrils when you sleep. That's a beautiful sleep, if you ask me.
You are like peach flavored bubbly or something like that?
Yeah, just like something carbonated.
Guys, I'm not drinking
the
it,
sound,
man.
The sound.
Where does the water go?
You don't need the white noise.
Yeah, no,
Right?
Just distilled, guys.
That's
just distilled
it, eh?
water. Yeah.
Next DM, please, Maria.
All right, Leona says, on a recent podcast, Roz was talking about how much he loves linen clothing, and he also mentioned Catherine bought great cooling sheets. I was wondering if anyone has ever tried linen sheets. I am a hot sleeper, and so far linen sheets have been the best for me. Expensive, but worth it.
Yeah, they're great. I think that's what we have are linen sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just love linen, like linen sheets, everything.
Anybody else here try linen?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
Matthew does it in the summertime.
Oh, okay. Maria, you?
No, but I sleep with 2 duvets, so I'm not.
Even in the summertime, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, girl.
Damn.
Even when it's like those summer nights where it's like, I don't know, close to 40 degrees still, like in the middle of July?
Sometimes, like, I'll take one off, but like
One?
I like the weight on top of me
Girl,
when
just
I'm
get a
sleeping.
weighted blanket.
Get a man.
I have.
Bro, that was... You know what?
Like, I can't escape it.
No, you cannot.
How much weight? Like 222?
Oh, no.
Kind of thing? 225? Yeah.
Like hockey player weight, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know.
Oh my gosh.
If you position your feet right, he could probably clip your toenails with his skates.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow. She's like, it's already happened.
You ever asked him to keep the helmet on? No?
Oh, my God.
No.
No, nothing like that? You never?
Yeah,
no?
right. She's like, once.
No.
All right, we got time literally for one more DM, please, Maria. We'll get you out of this.
All right. Zio says, are your feet clean if you come out after washing them on the dirty floor?
What?
Like if you
Yes.
step on the floor after you shower,
What
your
floor?
feet clean.
Like your house floor?
Yeah.
Your bathroom floor?
Yeah.
Well,
or
yeah,
like
of
walk around the
course.
house.
Well, what are you supposed to do? Float?
No, socks, slippers.
Yeah, but like if you clean your feet or you like take a shower or whatever, like your body is clean. So when you touch the floor, like it's
Like it's
fine.
because I think it's because the floor's dirty. Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying? Right?
Like sometimes, like, dust, whatever. Some
I don't think
people
it
leave their
does. It doesn't
Who
get.
is caring about how much dust they have on their feet?
Where do you live? In a haunted house?
Well, I don't know. What if some people walk in their house with their shoes on?
No, I think your feet are fine. Like they don't get filthy. You're not walking around in mud.
I don't think they're dirty. I
Me
do think
neither.
if you walk outside with your bare foot and come back in, like your feet better be washed.
Okay, wait a second. If
You never should have said that, Maria. Roz, go ahead.
if I'm
roasted
in
again.
the house and I realize that I forgot, I don't know, my glasses in my truck, and I leave the house, walk down the stairs, walk across the driveway, go to my truck, get my glasses, come back in the house. You're telling me I need to wash my feet?
You're not getting into bed. You're not.
Oh my
Not washing your
God.
feet.
No.
Yo, that's why her man wears the skates in bed.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for all of your DMs. We love talking about them every single day. Keep them coming in.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Seeker app.